Folks, this is my 3-minute review of my guitar of the week from Zim's Guitars in Mesa, Arizona. So if you have any questions at the end of this video, you can certainly put them in the comment section, but if it's a reference to the guitar itself, please contact the store and talk to either Dane or Brighton. All right, super deal. Hey, let's go. Well, this is exciting. I walk in and Dane over here at Zim's Guitars, he says, hey, why don't you go ahead and just do your guitar review on this new Fesley that came in. I'm going, well, this is great, because I play a Fesley. If you've looked at my other videos, my main one is the FLP 350. Well, this one is the FLP 400. Let's take a look at it and see what's going on. This is fresh out of the box. Oh, well, look at this, a little Americana for you. A little red, white, and blue if you want to get a little bit spirited in there. This is really cool. Let me see if now I'm going to compare this to the FLP 350 I have and see if they made any modifications. Yeah, the first one off I see is the Fesley name has been taken off the pickups here. But it looks like they're still using the same type of pickups, which are great pickups.
Both the pickups, both ohm out. Very, very similar to each other. They're all in the 13 something.
About 13 or 14, right?
Yeah, they're just under 14,
yeah.
Both pickups, and so they're most likely it's the same pickup in each position.
Yeah, 12th fret. They took off the name with a little circle around it, Fesley, which is nice. So it's a little bit more of a clinger, not so much branded guitar, which is nice. This is the FLP 400 AF. American flag. Makes sense. It looks like they made a modification to their logo here in the middle as well, as far as their F. I'm going to have to compare that to my one at home and just check on that, but that looks different. Same body shape as the FLP 350. I'm just assuming that they used the same body and then put some slight modifications on it and came up with the 400. Everything is satin black on the back up in here, which is nice. I like that nice smooth feel to it. Nice contouring up in here and also in the waist area. See, we still got the Fesley name on the tuning pegs right here, but no big deal. They've got down here first fret 0.5 millimeters to the 12th fret at 2.0 millimeters. Now I'm looking at it. Looks clean. As far as the neck, might have the slightest bow going in. That would need just some slight adjustment. That's about the only thing I see there, but again, anytime this is being shipped overseas, you always want to check for neck alignment. Bridge looks good. If you recall from one of my videos, I had an issue with the grounding on this particular bridge here, and I fixed that. So we'll hear how it sounds and make sure we don't have any unwanted feedback coming in. Otherwise, smooth on the knobs. Nice. Yeah. The flag is upside down. That's about the, I guess unless you put it like this, you got it going this way, but yeah, normally this would be up in here, but anyway, it's the American Spirited flag, and let's see what else they got in here. Yep, you got this nice, comfortable carrying case, a little travel case. Let's see, okay. Comes with the strap. Oh yeah, here we go. I'll put it in this package. I'll just get it all out here. And that. And yeah, so it comes with 3 picks with the Fesley name on it, and you got your Allen wrench and your power cord. This doesn't have the length, but this is definitely at least 8 to 10 feet in cord. Oh, something else in here. And it's your instruction manual to the guitar, which is kind of nice to have. Because the anatomy of the guitar and everything else you want to know. So it's nice too. That's all that. Oh, yeah, just a little bit. And this is unique because I did not get this with my guitar. And this is a 1000 grit fret and string eraser, okay, which is kind of cool. I just, I've never seen another vendor do that. You got the shoulder straps on the back here as well, and the handle to carry it like this. This is definitely not something you want to put on a baggage thing for an airplane or something, but this is just nice to travel in to avoid any nicks that you might get while you're rolling around town. Now let's listen to how this little puppy sounds. It's all the way in the bass. Let's take it all the way to the treble. It's not a gradual, it's more of an instant. Both pickups. Much warmer tone. I'm not detecting any feedback. Definitely has some nice solid sound to it. I'm having a little bit of an issue with these strings being exactly in tune. For example, when I play the E chord or E minor code, I'm getting just a little bit of a see right there. Definitely going to have to be doing some work on the fine tuning here as far as getting the pitch correct on this. So
These guitars on Amazon are $159. The camouflage one.
we got a Rambo and they got the flag. I'm telling you, for the price, this is really a good guitar. And trust me, I've had the guitar for years now. So I'm attesting to what I've been playing for quite a while. So these FLPs are really nice. You know what? In all fairness, Dane pointed this out. Check this out. If you have a guitar and you've got it sitting on the bench and you're working on it and you're trying to come up with some ideas, this is what you end up having, is the flag in the right position. I guess they just weren't catching up with the idea that the guitar is not exactly played in the repair position, but actually this position, which puts the flag upside down. But you know what? It's a good sounding guitar, and we're going to check out some distortion to hear how this thing cranks up. Check it out on the middle pickup. I'm telling you, that's all the way around. It pretty much sounds very similar to my guitar. The pickups are great. Not really hearing any feedback off the bridge here, which is really nice. So beautiful setup. All right, if you want to check it out, it's over on Amazon. $159. Still a really great deal for a nice built guitar that for me has lasted quite a bit, has become my primary guitar. I play it all the time. All right, well, this is Ratty. Glad you're able to join me for the Guitar of the Week here at Zim's Guitars. Got the shirt on, and with the assistance of Dane over there, I certainly appreciate it. And Dane, by the way, plays in a band, so you might want to check him out sometime if you're ever in Southern Arizona. All right, this is Ratty, and later. If you have any comments or feedback, please let me know in the comments section.